So there's a few things that we want to look for in a quality pattern that's going to set us up for success on our project. The first thing that we're really looking for in a good pattern is a photo, proper image, and also even a diagram if it's a more complex project. We need those images in the pattern so that if we get to a point in the project and we're asking ourselves, is this how it's supposed to look? You can take a look and compare it against that quality photo to determine that yes, I'm on track, or no, maybe I need to go back and fix something. So if you print off a pattern and it doesn't have that photo or image or diagram, then you could get yourself in a little bit of a pickle because you have to be a mind reader. Don't read minds, pick out a pattern that's going to work for you. The next thing that we're really going to look for is a quality list of the materials used. An example of what you would find on the materials list would be the yarn needed, whether it's a specific brand or general details such as the weight, meterage, or yardage. It will also list all of the needles that you would need for the project and the sizes that they recommend, as well as other notions that you need to complete the project, whether it's a darning needle or buttons, or just a pair of scissors to keep handy. Another area to look for is a section about gauge. What is gauge, you might ask? The gauge is how many stitches horizontally and how many rows vertically one would need to knit in order to achieve a 10 centimeter by 10 centimeter square or a 4-inch by 4-inch square. Designers provide that information so that we can make sure that our project is somewhat to scale. Gauge is more important if what you're making has to fit a human being or other creature, such as sweaters, maybe hats, and even mittens. But getting close to gauge is usually our goal if it's listed. Another thing we want to keep an eye out for in a quality pattern is the list of terms and abbreviations. So this is essentially a list of the stitches and techniques that are used in the project. It should be abbreviated as they are used in the pattern so that you can go back and refer to it and understand and demystify that abbreviation. Finally, if any links are provided or website resources are mentioned, be sure to check those out because the designer has included that in the pattern as a reference for a very specific reason. They don't want you to trip off on that section, so take their advice and go check that out whenever it is provided. Finally, I always like to look over the notes and description for the project. A good description or notes will give you a better idea of how the construction of the project works. It will also go over the main skills that are used or needed and give you any other little hints and tidbits to set you up for success. If a pattern doesn't have any notes or description, that's okay, but you may want to try and source that information elsewhere by going on to Ravelry or looking for that project on Instagram just to get the feedback of others before you begin. And that's it. Those are some of our tips for what to look for in a quality first pattern.